Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan here. Welcome to another episode of Dan's Thoughts. Kind of something that was kind of taken from the vault, so to speak. Well, if you guys... Okay, well, I'm of course referring to the very recent Casey Anthony verdict that is pretty much has the whole, well, North America up in arms right now. Now, before I get into what this is mainly about, let me take you back a few years. I believe it was summer 2008, so about 3 years ago, I'd say. People found out in the news that a 2-year-old girl named Caylee Anthony was found dead. Her skeletal remains were found, and basically evidence of foul play was clear, was evident. Now, the thing was, all fingers were pointing to the mother, Casey Anthony. I remember hearing it. This was 2008, guys. This was like 3 years ago, like I said. I remember hearing this thinking, oh my god, that's just ridiculous, right? Because everyone's pointing the finger at this Casey Anthony, who, I believe I remember her saying she was 25 now, so she was 22 or something at the time. And so she was already a young mother, very, immature. Well, not necessarily immature, but usually when you have a child at that age, you're not really ready. It's more like kind of an accident thing, because nobody who's that young usually chooses to have a child at that age. So you already know this woman is inexperienced, is kind of wanting out, so to speak, giving her motive. Now, every single person in the history. Or not the history, every single person in the world who knows about this knows she's guilty, knows she did it, knows she killed her 2-year-old daughter Caylee. Now, in my eyes, and I'm sure in a lot of everyone else's eyes, killing a little girl like that is just disgusting, okay? Children are just like an off limits. Like, children, no, you don't mess with children, okay? I don't care who you are, what you're doing, you do not mess with little kids. The kids have too much life left. They're too young. They need to learn. They need to at least live their life. And then for someone like her, oh, I'm feeling irresponsible. I mean, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's just go kill my 2-year-old daughter. Would you ever do that? Let me tell you, I'm not a father, obviously, because I'm only 20 years old. But if I were a father, I don't care how badly I'd be doing, if I would be, like say I don't have money or whatever. I don't care how hard it is, I would do all I can to make life as good as possible for my child, no matter what. They would come first. I would do anything I could to protect them, without any, just keep trying to raise them right so they grow up into a very responsible, mature, and kind, loving person. And the thing is, not everyone is up to that. And unfortunately, Casey wasn't. Now, let me get into this. Okay, let's go to the verdict itself. She was pronounced not guilty on all her counts. I couldn't believe it when I heard that. I think there were 3 counts, or 4 counts, I'm not sure. One was for the murder. She was not guilty. One was for... Damn it. I can't remember what they were. I know one was for contempt of court, actually. I forgot what she did, but there was one for contempt of court. One was for mischief, I think. I don't remember all the counts, but regardless, I believe 3 or 4 of them, I'm sure. All of them she was pronounced not guilty. She walks, basically. She's walking. And the thing that was most disgusting about this, guys, she never reported her daughter being missing. It was the grandmother who reported her missing. So Casey Anthony's mother reported her granddaughter missing. And this was like a month later. And the thing that was just even more twisted was, I think it was like 2 weeks after she'd been missing, Casey got a tattoo on her shoulder, I think, that says life is, or best of life, or life at its best, or something like that. Who does that after you just lost your child? I'd be just distraught. I would just be in the worst condition ever. And she's like saying, oh, life is great. I love life right now since I killed my daughter. Like, give me a break, you know what I mean? it's just really sick, and it's sad. I mean, it's upsetting that such a young little girl, her life was taking so soon. I mean, when you think about it, you know. But you got sick people like this, and the fact that the judicial system let her walk free just because she had a good defense. That's exactly what happened. She had an amazing defense, so she was let free. But I don't see how. There was so much evidence that pointed against her. And let me tell you a few of the evidence that they had against her. A bit of them. Well, for one, she lied to the police on many more than one occasion. For one example, some of the evidence here. One of them was the police looked at her computer, and in the recent searches for Google, like she had a Google search, her recent searches were how to use chloroform and how to break a neck. Really. And that's pretty much intent right there. There's your evidence that she wanted to use chloroform to knock the girl out, and that she would snap her neck and throw her somewhere in the dumpster or in the woods or wherever she was thrown. I believe it was somewhere in the forest or something. But then what happened? She killed her. I don't know how long she waited, but she put her in the trunk of her car. It's honestly, that is just the worst. I mean, just the picturing that, the poor little girl, 2 years old, almost 3, turning 3, I believe, and her little body in the back of a trunk, just decaying and just being tossed away from her so-called mother. And the thing that was ridiculous was, after she dumped the body, she was stopped by police. She was asked from police. Because there was a weird smell coming from the back of her trunk. And her reason, there's nothing in there because she cleared it out, obviously, but her reason for the smell was that she picked a squirrel up off the road and threw it in her trunk. What? That's your excuse, and the cops bought that? What are you talking about? Come on, what is that? What did you want, to give the squirrel a proper burial? Give me a break. It's roadkill. It's completely flattened. Just leave it where it is. Shit happens. Obviously that's wrong. Yet these people believed it somehow. I don't know what the hell was going on with the jury, man. They must have been on dope or something, because that is just... How could you not see all this evidence? Okay, you know what? They must have had the worst attorney for... defense attorney, or sorry, the state... where was she from? I believe it was the state of Florida. Well, let me look. I think I have it up here somewhere. I can't... pretty sure it was from the state of... I believe it was in Florida, but... Just a minute. I just want to be sure, get my facts straight. Yeah, it was Florida. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. So I just wanted to... Anyways. But they let her go on these bogus, I don't see... if they had, if they were allowed to film, I'd want to see what the hell happened in that courthouse. Because, honestly, with all this proof, solid evidence, there's no way she'd be walking. There's no way in hell that she'd be walking. She'd be in prison for life, okay? Especially, it's just like killing a cop. It's unforgivable. Honestly, killing a child is worse than killing a cop. And killing a cop, back in the day, you could just shoot the guy. You have the right to kill them if they kill a cop. Same thing with a kid. With a kid, even you're not allowed to now, should be. She should be dead right now. She should be dead. And no, it's just terrible that she did that. But here's some more things. Her father, I don't know if her father was, I don't know who the father, I don't know I don't know if he was her attorney or what, but he helped her, and he knew this. He knew that she did this to his granddaughter. What is that all about? What the hell is he thinking? I'd be so ashamed, and I wouldn't want to have anything to do with her anymore, but I don't know, I guess you do what you can for your kids, but the mom didn't want anything to do either with her at all. I mean, what the hell? Why would you? What's wrong with this woman, you know? So, you have that on top of that. And over this news, I also heard that she wants to adopt another kid. Good fucking luck, you dumb bitch. I mean, do you honestly think that any adoption clinic is going to actually allow you to have another child after you just killed one? Everybody knows it. If there's one saving grace about this whole issue, she is hated by everybody. If she won't be killed in prison, I don't mean literally killed, but tormented in prison, she won't be able to have a good life outside. So she probably has a worse punishment because now she can't go anywhere without putting up with the people who know about this and think that it is completely wrong, because everyone knows what she looks like, everyone knows what she did, everyone is disgusted, and everyone doesn't want to see her running around free, let me tell you. But honestly, I don't know what to say. It's the judicial system for you. I can't believe that it went away. It's just like, it's the same type of thing. It's all the same controversy like with the OJ trial back in the, I believe it was the late 80s that happened. I can't remember. But that everyone was just like, because everyone knew he did it. Same type of thing. Everyone knew he did it. But he was let free. So everyone's shocked and appalled and upset at this whole situation. And I am too, because you just don't do that to a little girl. You just don't do it, especially your own daughter. That's just sick. So, I don't know, that's my opinion on it. I think it's pretty ridiculous that she's walking around, but she won't be lasting long, let me tell you. I mean, even if I'm not saying people are going to kill her, but I'm going to say she's not going to be able to go anywhere without being, treated badly, because no way in hell is that forgivable. Not at all. So, I want to know what you guys think about this whole thing. I think it's pretty ridiculous. Voice your opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think. What you think happened, maybe what you think happened, what you think should have happened, I don't know, why do you think she did what she did, that sort of thing. Let me know, because this is honestly, an issue that, it's not really an issue, yes, but the bigger problem here is not, yes, okay, she killed her daughter, but the bigger problem here is what the hell has happened to the American justice system? What the hell happened with it? I mean, that's just insane. I can't believe she got away with it. She is so lucky. But then again, she's not. Like I said before, with the people who are going to be kicking the shit out of her. Verbally, of course. Well, who knows? Maybe physically too. I don't know. But it won't last long. She's probably going to end up in jail regardless, because I don't know what's going on with it. But we'll have to see how this unfolds. But once again, guys, let me know what you think. I appreciate you watching this video. Voice your opinion. I want to hear it. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you later.